Hi, and welcome to another Meaningful Minute in Leadership. I'm coming to you this week, and I'm just sitting here, and it's a little different than it has been in the past, because this week has been a little different than it has been in the past. You know, it's my hypothesis that irrespective of who won, you'd probably have some protesting. But the reality is now it's time to come together. And you, leader, it's your job to help us to all come together. You know, I do a lot of talks on diversity and inclusion, and I can't think of a better opportunity to be more inclusive. You know, this is a great time in our country right now because you have two very different factions and two very different ideologies, both of which trying to come about with the best possible solution. I would hypothesize that the best solution is probably somewhere in the middle. This is a great opportunity for you as a leader to bring those groups together in a space that's safe and non-judgmental, for us to all share our differences, to share our perspectives, and understand that none of us is alike, but we're more like than we are different. We're more similar than we are dissimilar. And yes, these are tough conversations. These are tough conversations. I grant you that. But these are the same things that we talked about a couple of weeks ago when I did 6 talks for Ecolab. We talked about diversity and inclusion. More specifically, inclusion. This isn't about your perspective or someone else's perspective. This is about coming together to have one perspective. The job right now is not to fan the flames. The job right now is to be inclusive. I talk about it all across the globe. Tough conversations, diversity, inclusion. Now is the time to really exercise that. I had a conversation with Anton Vincent, who runs an organization in General Mills here recently, and the perspective that he gave I thought was phenomenal around 2 different groups. You know, if you turn on the television or you read a magazine, you would think that everyone wants whole foods. You would think that everyone wants fresh fruits and vegetables. Yet Oreos and Doritos are selling at a pace unlike ever seen in history. So it's quite clear that it's not just one way or the other way. You have 2 different groups. When people talk about your leadership, what will they say? These are the times when your leaderships are tested the most. These are the times when your leadership is tested the most. So will you be a shrinking violet? Will you bury your head in the sand like we're not dealing with tough times? Or will you rise to the occasion? These are the moments when leaders get to put their stamp on leadership. Don't learn leadership from reading Covey and Maxwell and Powell. Learn leadership from doing it. You have the opportunity of a lifetime, the opportunity to take 2 different perspectives in a non-judgmental way and bring them together to come about with better solutions, better results. I'll ask a very simple question. I've said it before. What resume are you building? This has been Kevin D. Wright and another Meaningful Minute in Leadership.